Betsy Edwards, the Executive Director of the Virginia Press Association. Thanks for joining us today. Sorry we couldn't meet in person in April, but we're glad we could do this today. We're going to be announcing the Best of the Best awards. Earlier this summer, we handed out the first, second, and third place winners and mailed everyone certificates. Today, we're going to be giving Best in Show, the Mims Award, the Journalistic Integrity Award, and of course, the Sweepstakes. Thanks for everyone for participating in the contest this year. Every year we get lots of fabulous work, and we're always excited about announcing the winners. Everybody who wins today will receive their award in the next day or two at your office. Now I'm going to introduce the VPA Board President for 2019-2020, Steve Stewart with Boone Newspapers.
Hey VPA friends, Steve Stewart here. One of my great regrets about my service as president of the Virginia Press Association for 2019-20 was not being able to be with you all in Roanoke, and to personally say congratulations for your success in this year's news and advertising contest. What a strange year it's been. Who could have predicted back in January that there would be any circumstance, much less a global health pandemic, that would prevent us all from getting together for that very special occasion that is the annual VPA meeting and awards ceremony. For many of us, it's the highlight of the journalistic year, of the professional year. To be with colleagues, to share successes, to take our turn in the spotlight. You know, we don't get a lot of praise in our business. Not too many pats on the back. In fact, we get a lot of darts thrown at us. So for our peers to review our work and to say, whether it's excellent journalism on the news side or creative marketing solutions on the sales side, to say this is the best of the best. It just doesn't get any better than that, and I'm so sorry we couldn't get together in person this year to do it, so please accept this virtual shout out to all of those who won awards, whether it be individually or your newspaper or your team. I'm very proud of many of my professional associations and affiliations, but nothing makes me prouder than to be able to say, I'm a Virginia journalist, I'm a Virginia publisher, I'm a Virginia editor, I'm a Virginia newspaper sales professional. I read your websites, I look at your newspapers, I know how good you are. Thank you for going to work every single day, for keeping your communities informed, for holding government accountable on the sales side, for taking those effective marketing solutions to those local businesses that desperately need them in order to be successful. Congratulations again, and I can't wait until we're together again in person soon.
Thank you, Steve. Now I'm going to introduce everyone to Jason Root. Many of you are familiar with him. He's been a journalist for more than 20 years, and he's the owner of Spring Story, a content marketing and PR firm. Here's Jason.
Thank you, Betsy, and hello to everybody watching. We're sorry we can't be doing this in person, but I know all of you are eager to see the recipients and the recognition that you've earned through this difficult year. We want to thank you for the work that you're doing and for all that you're doing for local journalism, and send our encouragement and good vibes to every journalist in Virginia. Now, before we get started and to go through the actual awards, I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors. You see them right there on the screen. We're so happy that they have supported this organization and this editorial and advertising contest. I also want to take a moment to recognize the VPA officers in the board of directors. First, Jay Kennedy, the board president of the Washington Post. Chad Harrison is the president-elect. He's from the Star Tribune. Carol McCracken of the Chesterfield Observer serves as board vice president. Billy Colburn is of the Courier Record, and he is board secretary. Jim Maxwell of the Bristol Herald Courier is treasurer. And the past president of the board is Steve Stewart of Boone Newspapers. One of the directors is Jeff Poole of the Orange County Review. Other directors include Paige Mudd of the Richmond Times-Dispatch, Mike Guckenauer of the Northern Virginia Daily, Kelly Mert of the News in Advance, Chris Worrell of the Virginian Pilot and the Daily Press, and also our VPA Executive Director and Assistant Secretary Treasurer of the Board, Betsy Edwards. We're going to start our awards with the Young Journalist of the Year. The Outstanding Young Journalist goes to someone who has done excellent work and was nominated by his or her editor. And this is what the judge had to say about our recipient this year. His writing lifts each story beyond a mere sports feature to a life lesson on perseverance, or a peek into the challenges of gender equality or urban crime. He recognizes sports journalism's highest potential by finding the intersection of athletics and society. And the recipient of the 2019 Outstanding Young Journalist Award is Joey Lomonico of the Freelance Star. And now the 2019 Outstanding Journalist of the Year. This is what the judge had to say. Her stories are a pure pleasure to read, whether writing about the 400th anniversary of slavery at Jamestown, or a shy woman who endures her cancer treatments by dressing in crazy costumes. She conveys a mastery of her material and of her craft. She paints pictures with inviting words and dialogue, putting the reader in the scene and carrying them along. The recipient of the 2019 Outstanding Journalist of the Year Award is Denise Watson of the Virginian Pilot. Now we're going to get to Best in Show Awards. The Best in Show Awards are chosen from among all first place winners in each division and category. First up is Best in Show Daily Digital. Use of the building map to locate when and where the shootings occurred gives a very clear picture of the incident. Excellent use of slideshow graphics and reporting detail. And the winner is Peter Coutu, Tim Eberly, Gary Harkey, Alyssa Skelton of the Virginian Pilot for their work on Virginia Beach engineers' path to mass murder. The Best in Show for non-daily digital. This is what the judge had to say. Impressive layout and content presentation, easily navigable and leads you through the content. Striking design that keeps the reader engaged with plenty of immersive content and embedded video and graphic elements. The recipient is Randy Ryland, Laura Stanton, Kenneth Garrett, Lynn Medford, Dennis Brack, and Bud Meyer of the Rappahannock News. The Best in Show for online digital. This is what the judge had to say. Impressive layout and content presentation, easily navigable and leads you through the content, striking design that keeps the reader engaged with plenty of immersive content and embedded video and graphic elements. And the winner is Jordy Yeager of Charlottesville Tomorrow. Moving on to Best in Show Specialty Digital. This video made you feel like you were right inside the town, gives viewers lots of different voices and faces, and feels very authentic. An easy first place. And the recipient of the Best in Show is Joey Tran, Lauren Baldwin, Jessica Ronke Haddad, and Mandy Loy of Richmond Magazine. And now we move to the Daily Graphics, Illustration, and Art Best in Show. The judge said if you ever wanted to know about the Outer Banks without reading a book, this was the story and graphic to go to. The illustration told a story in an easy way, easy to read fashion. For all of the tourists who visit the area, this should be their go-to primer on what the area is all about. The winner is Kira Ryder of the Richmond Times-Dispatch. And now Best in Show for non-daily graphics, illustration, and art. This is what the judge said. As you rolled through the piece, you learned more and more about this problem in the community. The graphics covered about every type imaginable. If you didn't want to read the story, the graphics told the story on their own. Excellent work. The winner is Laura Stanton, Randy Ryland, and Dennis Brack of the Rappahannock News. The Best in Show for online graphics, illustration, and art. This is what the judge said. Excellent presentation that used graphics, maps, and photos to talk about the subject. Very nice compliment to the story itself. The winner is Michael Holroyd of Charlottesville Tomorrow. Best in Show in the Specialty Division for graphics, illustration, and art. This illustration used subtle line drawings within the bold red background of the illustration to present many messages without overpowering the overlying theme. Excellent effort at telling a story with an illustration. The winner is Wes Watson of Distinction Magazine. Now we move into photography, Best in Show in the daily division. I couldn't wait to read the cut line to see the outcome. The suspense was real. Great work. The winner is Matt Gentry of the Roanoke Times. In the non-daily division, Best in Show for photography, depth of field is amazing, amount of subjects aren't too much or overpowering, and perfect moment to capture what has transpired. Background setting blends in perfectly, and the natural light doesn't overpower anything. Perfect angle to shoot it from. The winner is Ian Cheney of Culpeper Times. Congratulations. For online photography, the Best in Show award, the judge had a simple phrase. The shot is eye-catching, great work. The winner is Ned Oliver of the Virginia Mercury. And now for specialty photography, stunning photo, the judge said. The winner is Todd Wright of Distinction Magazine. We move into presentation or layout for Best in Show in the daily division. While other Sunday papers had striking front page designs, this paper was often visually interesting throughout. From the half-page sports shot on the front to the Platt Thickens food feature to Hampton Roads from above, the designers went above and beyond on many pages. Excellent work. The winner is the team from the Daily Press. In non-daily presentation, the judges said bold and colorful. This paper's design makes a statement page after page. Good stuff. The winner is The Breeze for non-daily presentation, Best in Show. And now for specialty presentation. This is an attractive magazine, nice use of photography and photos. The recipient is Distinction Magazine. In the writing category, for the daily division Best in Show, this is one of the most impressive pieces of journalism I've ever seen. Congratulations to the staff who worked on this and to those who didn't but covered for those who did. Everyone should be extremely proud of this effort. The recipient is the news, photography, and copy desk staff of the Bristol Herald Courier. In the non-daily division for Best in Show writing, the judge said it wouldn't be surprising if readers of this paper search out the author's column before reading the front page. After all, the 5 minutes it takes to read her offering is more like a visit with an old friend over a cup of coffee, a much anticipated and sorely needed escape from a harsh, unpredictable, often chaotic world. The recipient is Anita Sherman of the Fauquier Times. Best in Show writing for the online division. This is exemplary reporting and writing. This writer took a complex issue that started out as a fairly routine coverage of an environmental application and dug deeper and deeper. Her reporting expressed concerns that could have never seen daylight, and she demonstrates the value of dogged research and follow-up. And the recipient of the Best in Show in online writing is Sarah Vogelsong of the Virginia Mercury. Moving into the specialty division for Best in Show writing. I kept coming back to this entry and reading it again, finding more each time. The subject was outlandish, but the writer handled it in such a way that I felt repulsed and attracted to this concept of cooking at the same time. The people were real and admirable. Every detail was in the right place in the story. The winner is Matthew Corfidge of Distinction. Now, in the advertising category, we have Best in Shows for each division. First, daily. I like the use of black in the background to draw your eyes to the photo. The photo is an outstanding action shot. The winner is Jane Henshaw and Michelle Hovey of the Freelance Star. For non-daily advertising, attractive and bright, makes me want to read the ad. The recipient is Annamaria Ward of the Fauquier Times. And now Best in Show for the Specialty Division in Advertising. Great use of colors, crisp, clean look, love the incorporation of white space. Of course, the cute subject matter also helped make this my #1 pick. The recipient is Rachel Lee of Richmond Magazine. Now that we've gone through the Best in Show awards, congratulations to all the winners. We're going to move into a special award now for editorial leadership. This award goes to an editor of a paper who's gone above and beyond, shining a light on an issue of importance or concern to his or her community. It's called the D. Lathan Mims Award. And here's what the judge said about this year's recipient. As anyone who has ever written an opinion piece knows, it is very hard not to pontificate. You can feel the wood of the soapbox through your sandals, and then off you go. But not for this journalist. She writes editorials with a style that's clean as country water. It might be cliche, but we know it when we taste it. No waste, no flourishes, just straight, clear prose. And that must be refreshing to her readers. The recipient of the D. Lathan Mims Award for 2019 is Ann Adams of The Recorder. Congratulations, Ann. We're now moving into another special award. This is called the VPA Award for Journalistic Integrity and Community Service. It's open to any of the outlets in Virginia for outstanding work, something going above and beyond in a project that they've pursued during the year. The recipient this year has this comment from the judges. Journalism at its best, performed by an exceptionally high level, it is a fine representation of the journalism of social responsibility, which we teach our journalism students. The entire staff should be proud. They are a credit to our profession and to their community. And the recipient of the VPA Award for Journalistic Integrity and Community Service in 2019 is the Bristol Herald Courier. Congratulations. And now we're going to move into our Sweepstakes Awards. The Sweepstakes are determined by taking an outlet's points they've accumulated in writing, photography, design, and art. And we're going to list the leading outlets in each division and then announce the winner. So we'll start with the Daily One category for the News Sweepstakes. The finalists are the Culpeper Star Exponent, the Danville Register and Bee, Martinsville Bulletin, the News Leader, the News Virginian, and the Northern Virginia Daily. And the Sweepstakes winner is the Northern Virginia Daily. And now in the Daily 2 category, the finalists are the Bristol Herald Courier, the Daily News Record, the Daily Progress, the Freelance Star, the News in Advance, the Suffolk News Herald, and the Winchester Star. And the 2019 Daily 2 News Sweepstakes winner is the Freelance Star. In the Daily 3 category, the finalists are the Daily Press, the Richmond Times-Dispatch, the Roanoke Times, the Virginian Pilot, and the Washington Times. And the recipient of the 2019 Daily 3 News Sweepstakes winner is the Richmond Times-Dispatch. In non-Daily 1, our finalists are the Amherst New Era Progress, Greene County Record, Nelson County Times, Orange County Review, Rappahannock News, and the Washington County News. And the 2019 non-Daily 1 News Sweepstakes winner is the Washington County News. Moving into the non-Daily 2 division, the finalists are the Bedford Bulletin, the Commonwealth Times, the Farmville Herald, the Smith County News and Messenger, Southside Sentinel, and the Tidewater News. And the recipient of the non-Daily 2 News Sweepstakes winner is the Commonwealth Times. In the non-Daily 3 category, the finalists are the Breeze, Culpeper Times, the Gazette, the News Gazette, the Mecklenburg Sun, and the Rappahannock Record. And the 2019 non-Daily 3 News Sweepstakes winner is The Breeze. That is 2 college publications winning sweepstakes this year. Congratulations. JMU and VCU. Now we'll move into the news sweepstakes finalists for the non-daily 4 category. They are the Alexandria Times, Chesterfield Observer, Fauquier Times, Inside Nova Prince William, the Loudoun Times Mirror, and the Richmond Free Press. And the 2019 non-daily 4 news sweepstakes winner is the Loudoun Times Mirror. In the online category for news sweepstakes, the finalists are Charlottesville Tomorrow, Virginia Mercury, and What's Up Prince William. And the 2019 winner is Charlottesville Tomorrow. In the specialty category, the 2019 finalists are Seville Weekly, Distinction Magazine, Richmond Magazine, Style Weekly, Virginia Business Magazine, and Washington Business Magazine. And the 2019 Specialty News Sweepstakes winner is Style Weekly. Congratulations. Now we'll move into the advertising section, the sweepstakes for these categories in this division. We'll start with the Daily 1 category. The finalists are the Culpeper Star Exponent, the Danville Register and Bee, the News Virginian, and the Northern Virginia Daily. The 2019 Daily 1 advertising sweepstakes winner is the Northern Virginia Daily. In the Daily 2 category for the advertising sweepstakes, the finalists are the Bristol Herald Courier, the Daily News Record, the Daily Progress, the Freelance Star, the News in Advance, and the Suffolk News Herald. The 2019 Daily 2 advertising sweepstakes winner is the Freelance Star. Congratulations. Now in the Daily 3 category for the advertising sweepstakes, the finalists are the Daily Press, the Richmond Times-Dispatch, the Virginian Pilot, and the Washington Times. And the 2019 Daily 3 advertising sweepstakes winner is the Richmond Times-Dispatch. In the non-daily 2 category, the advertising sweepstakes finalists are the Bedford Bulletin, Coalfield Progress, the Farmville Herald, the Northern Neck News, Southside Sentinel, and the Tidewater News. And the 2019 non-daily 2 advertising sweepstakes winner is the Tidewater News. In the non-daily 3 category of the advertising sweepstakes, the finalists are the Breeze, the Central Virginian, Culpeper Times, Fluvanna Review, the Rappahannock Record, and the Star Tribune. And the 2019 non-daily 3 advertising sweepstakes winner is the Star Tribune. In the non-daily 4 category, the 2019 sweepstakes finalists are for advertising Alexandria Times, Chesterfield Observer, Seville Weekly, Eastern Shore Post, Fauquier Times, and Inside Nova Prince William. And the 2019 non-daily 4 advertising sweepstakes winner is the Fauquier Times. And now in the specialty category, the advertising sweepstakes finalists are the Crozet Gazette, the Mountain Courier, Richmond Magazine, the Riva Visitor's Guide, and Style Weekly. The 2019 specialty advertising sweepstakes winner is Style Weekly. And now for the grand sweepstakes finalists. Here's what we do. We take the points from the editorial or news division and add them to the points for the advertising division. This is a complete category here and represents the big award of our year. The 2019 Grand Sweepstakes finalists for the Daily 1 category are the Culpeper Star Exponent, the Danville Register and Bee, the Martinsville Bulletin, the News Leader, the News Virginian, Northern Virginia Daily. The 2019 Daily 1 Grand Sweepstakes winner is the Northern Virginia Daily. In the Daily 2 category for Grand Sweepstakes, the finalists are Bristol Herald Courier, Daily News Record, the Daily Progress, the Freelance Star, the News in Advance, Suffolk News Herald, and the Winchester Star. And the Daily 2 Grand Sweepstakes winner is the Freelance Star. And in our Daily 3 category, the finalists for Grand Sweepstakes are the Daily Press, the Richmond Times-Dispatch, the Roanoke Times, the Virginian Pilot, and the Washington Times. And the 2019 Daily 3 Grand Sweepstakes winner is the Richmond Times-Dispatch. In the non-Daily 2 category, the sweepstakes finalists are Bedford Bulletin, the Farmville Herald, the Northern Neck News, Southside Sentinel, and the Tidewater News. And the 2019 non-Daily 2 Grand Sweepstakes winner is the Tidewater News. In the non-Daily 3 category, the Grand Sweepstakes finalists are the Breeze, the Central Virginian, Culpeper Times, Fluvanna Review, Rappahannock Record, and the Star Tribune. And the 2019 non-Daily 3 Grand Sweepstakes winner is the Breeze. In the finalists for the Grand Sweepstakes in our non-Daily 4 category, we have the Alexandria Times, Seaville Weekly, Chesterfield Observer, Eastern Shore Post, Fauquier Times, Inside Nova Prince William, and the Richmond Free Press. And the 2019 non-Daily 4 Grand Sweepstakes winner is the Fauquier Times. And our final category for the awards ceremony in the 2019 Grand Sweepstakes finalists for the specialty category. The finalists are Richmond Magazine and Style Weekly. And the 2019 specialty Grand Sweepstakes winner is Style Weekly. Congratulations. And congratulations to everybody who won for their work. And thanks to all of you who worked so hard in the past year. We also want to take a moment to thank the staff of the VPA for helping put this together in a difficult time. Thanks for watching. Betsy, back to you.
Thanks, Jason, and congratulations to all the winners. We hope to see all of you at the Short Pump Hilton in April 2021.